What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day, guys. Listen up. As you know, it's the new year. It's January 1st, 2026, and the new year has dawned upon us. So it's a time for fresh starts, new beginnings, new mindsets, stronger, more positive attitudes towards the things that we've got coming up for this year. I hope it's a great year for everybody. I hope if your 2025 wasn't, all that you set out to it for it to be and you didn't accomplish everything, I hope 2026 is going to be a stronger, more positive year for you guys. In this video, listen, I'm just going to talk about like my 2025 and listen what's up for 2026 as far as the channel is related, and a bit of personal stuff as well. In 2025, like in my life personally, there was a lot of change that went down, experiencing new things, trying to find myself. Like I had my video up on my birthday, about my birthday when I turned 21. And for me, a big thing last year, in 2025, was trying to figure out where do I want to be? Who do I want to become? What am I currently? And what are things that I want to achieve that is not goals that I've set yet and that I want to do, How do I get there? And also, who am I becoming? Who do I want to become? Like I said, I released a video on that as well. Be who you want to become. So all these things has been stirring, inside of me, and it's been going through my mind, especially last year, 2025, because I think it's a big change that I personally went through in terms of, personal stuff. And for me, it just I tried to respond positively to it, especially when things like don't go my way. But, you kind of plan things and you set out things for your year, for example, like, this is the first day of the year. So you have all these plans and you have all these goals that you want to achieve. And sometimes when you reach the end of the year, you think back to yourself and say, wow, I can't believe I didn't do it. I can't believe I didn't achieve everything that I set out that I wanted to, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe that happened. And 2025, a lot of my mindset was stuck there, about me not doing it. And I was very stuck and hung up on those type of thoughts. But as the year progressed, I tried to think more positively. I try to always push to the next goal instead of just thinking about what I could have done or what I should have done. And that's something I'm carrying into my 2026, because for this year, for the channel, I want to be super dedicated to the channel, because in 2025, things only started picking up late in 2025. I started uploading and then I had like a month off, I think October or something, because like everything was getting to me, I was just like, oh my word, I've got to be there every time. And I feel like I don't want to do it sometimes. And those type of thoughts occur, But for this year in 2026, I'm really trying to push myself personally, as a person, trying to better or find betterment for myself, if that's even a phrase or a term. Trying to better myself, trying to fix my mindset on certain things, because there's obviously certain things that I still struggle with, certain things that always, grind my gears, as they would say, and, just try and improve the channel as well. Like I said, be more consistent, post more videos, think about more creative content to do. And yeah, just try and take this channel to the limits, and push and see how far I can get. And I know how far I want to get, how big I want this to be, but I've got to, push it to get there. So I'm really going to be striving to do a lot, especially with YouTube and with TikTok. Those are the main two platforms that I'm on. So I just want to also say, I also just want to say thank you for everyone who's watching this video, for sticking with me, in 2025. There's a lot of things planned for 2026. We're looking really to start to interact with our community. Obviously, we got here on Connected People on YouTube and on TikTok. We're trying to build a community together in some way, shape, or form. We're really trying to start getting out to the public, having more of those public type of content, hearing from the people at the end of the day. But that obviously comes down to me. I've got to be at the right place. I've got to be on time. I've got to check all the boxes to make sure I can, okay, listen, we're going to go do that. We're going to go film over there. We film for maybe like an hour and a half, whatever, get the footage, edit through it, sort it, and sort all of that out. Because I know that there's a lot of potential within, each with ourselves and each other, for ideas that we have or creative avenues we want to explore. But these things are just sitting with us, We've got to really push out ourselves, and have that energy and have that motivation to go and do what we want to do. Because I hope, like I said, for this year, guys, that you guys to achieve all your goals, you achieve everything you want set out for this year and in life in general. And sometimes life doesn't go always the way we think it goes. Sometimes things happen later than you thought it would. But 2026, especially with the fresh year, it always provides you, I think, a fresh start and a mindset. I think it's just it's not really a placebo or something. I think it's just about seeing that 1st of January and the new year next to it, that kind of allows you to say, okay, no, this is the year that, I want to start getting my life together, or this is the year that I start doing what I said I was going to do, whether it's like getting in shape, whether it's, like I say, trying to find a job or trying to reach a personal goal. I think anything can be achieved at any time. But most people, they will say they will have, like, what do you call it, New Year's resolutions, and take that in their stride and try to achieve things as early as January 1st, So obviously we just came over we just started obviously after the New Year's. Everybody's still in the party zone. Everybody's still, getting back to groups. Obviously, I think it's a public holiday today. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You must enjoy your day, obviously. And just like while you guys are sitting, I mean, like, obviously it's a public holiday, or whenever you watch this video, while you guys are sitting there, just think like, hey, it's 2026. Is there anything that I've still got to do, that I still want to do? And how am I gonna do it? And a lot of the things that I'm like wanting to do, I've got to just stop talking about it and sitting on it, and I've actually got to go do it. So I'm trying to really do that this year, try and stop procrastinating so much and saying, I can do it later, I can do this, do that, whatever. And then before you know it, like, it's June 2026 or whatever. But yeah, I don't want to think about all those things. All we can do is just do the best we can do, like, in the day, in the moment. But listen, that's enough talking for me, guys. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your first day of 2026. I hope you guys have had a great New Year's. If you guys did anything, let me know in the comment section below. And tell me if there's something personally that you guys are pushing for this year, what you guys are looking forward to, if you guys, would like to share. That's going to be all for today's video, guys. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. We're hoping for a strong 2026 this year for the channel. Okay, guys? Thank you for everybody for watching the channel. I love you all, guys, and I love everybody that's always supporting the channel. I appreciate it to bits. Anyway, that's going to be me. Enough talking from me. Bye-bye, guys.